Hello, beautiful mama, and welcome. If you're pregnant and dreaming of a natural birth, first let me say this. Your body was designed with incredible wisdom. While every birth is unique and sometimes medical care becomes necessary, many women can prepare in ways that help them feel calmer, stronger, and more confident throughout labor. The truth is, preparing for a natural birth isn't something you start when contractions begin. It starts during pregnancy. Every choice you make today, what you learn, how you care for your body, and how you prepare your mind can shape your birth experience. Natural birth isn't about proving anything. It isn't about being better than someone who chooses pain medication or who needs a cesarean birth. A positive birth is one where you feel informed, respected, safe, and supported, regardless of how your baby enters the world. Today's video will walk you through 7 powerful steps that can help you prepare for a calm and empowering natural birth. These steps are practical, evidence-informed, and designed to help you build confidence instead of fear. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's begin. Step 1. Understand your birth beliefs. Before you practice breathing techniques or pack your hospital bag, there's one important question to ask yourself. What do I truly believe about birth? Most of us develop beliefs about childbirth long before we ever become pregnant. Maybe you grew up hearing family members describe labor as the worst pain imaginable. Maybe every movie you've watched showed women screaming in panic while everyone rushed to the hospital. Maybe you've listened to frightening birth stories online that left you feeling anxious. Without realizing it, these experiences become part of the story we tell ourselves. Our beliefs influence how we respond to challenges. If we believe birth is only dangerous and terrifying, our bodies often react with more tension and fear when labor begins. That doesn't mean birth is always easy or painless. Labor is hard work. It requires strength, endurance, patience, and courage. But fear doesn't have to be the center of your story. Instead, begin replacing fearful assumptions with balanced education. Read positive birth stories. Listen to women who felt empowered during labor. Learn about how the body naturally works during childbirth. The more balanced information you receive, the more confidence you'll build. Take a journal and write answers to questions like these. What excites me about giving birth? What scares me the most? Where did these beliefs come from? Which beliefs help me? Which beliefs no longer serve me? Awareness is the first step toward confidence. Step 2. Create your personal birth vision. Now that you've explored your beliefs, it's time to imagine your ideal birth experience. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine labor beginning. Where are you? Who is with you? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel emotionally? Is the room quiet? Are the lights dim? Would calming music help you relax? Do you picture moving freely, using a birth ball, taking warm showers, or laboring in water? There isn't one perfect answer. Every mother is different. Some women want complete silence. Others enjoy worship music. Some love essential oils. Others simply want a peaceful room with people they trust. The purpose isn't to create a perfect fantasy. Birth is unpredictable. Sometimes plans change. Sometimes unexpected situations require flexibility. Instead, your birth vision becomes your compass. When decisions arise during labor, your vision helps guide your choices whenever it's medically safe to do so. Consider writing a birth preferences list that includes things like freedom to move during labor, delayed cord clamping if appropriate, immediate skin-to-skin contact, limited interruptions, dim lighting, calm communication from caregivers, support for unmedicated coping techniques. Remember, preferences are different from guarantees. Flexibility and preparation can exist together. Step 3. Decide how you want to feel. Here's a question many women never think to ask. How do I want to feel after my baby is born? Notice that this question isn't asking how you want labor to happen. It's asking how you hope to feel. Maybe you want to feel peaceful. Maybe you want to feel proud. Maybe you want to feel strong. Maybe you want to feel deeply connected to your baby. Maybe you simply want to look back and know you made informed decisions that matched your values. Those emotions become your why. When labor becomes intense, and it often does, your why reminds you why you're doing this. For example, perhaps your dream birth takes place in a cozy birth center surrounded by candles and soft music. Even if that exact picture changes, maybe what you really wanted wasn't the candles. Maybe what you wanted was peace. Peace can still exist in a hospital room, or maybe you imagined giving birth in water. If circumstances change and water isn't available, you can still pursue calm breathing, supportive coaching, and freedom of movement. Your deepest goal isn't usually about one specific detail. It's about how you hope to experience one of the biggest days of your life. Spend some time writing these words. After I give birth, I want to feel. Finish that sentence honestly, then keep those words somewhere you'll see them throughout your pregnancy. Why mental preparation matters. Many women spend months preparing the nursery. They wash baby clothes, they organize diapers, they install the car seat. All of these things matter, but preparing your mind deserves just as much attention. Confidence doesn't magically appear when contractions begin. It's built little by little. Every book you read, every childbirth class you attend, every relaxation exercise you practice, every conversation you have with your birth team, each one becomes another brick in your foundation. The stronger your foundation, the steadier you'll feel when labor arrives. Remember, preparation doesn't remove every challenge. It helps you meet challenges with greater confidence. A gentle reminder. As you continue your pregnancy, avoid comparing your journey to someone else's. Every pregnancy is different. Every baby is different. Every labor unfolds differently. Your goal isn't to copy another woman's birth story. Your goal is to prepare for your own. Give yourself permission to learn. Give yourself permission to ask questions. Give yourself permission to change your mind if new information becomes available. Confidence grows through education, flexibility, and support. Step 4. Identify your fears. Fear is completely normal. Whether this is your first baby or your fourth, almost every mother has questions and worries. The key isn't to ignore those fears. The key is to acknowledge them. Take a quiet moment and ask yourself, what am I truly afraid of? Be honest, maybe you're afraid of labor pain. Maybe you're worried something could happen to your baby. Perhaps you're afraid of tearing. Maybe you're nervous about medical interventions like induction, an epidural, or a cesarean birth. Some women fear losing control. Others fear disappointing themselves if their birth doesn't go according to plan. Every one of these feelings is valid. When fear stays hidden, it often grows stronger. But once you bring it into the light, it becomes something you can work through. A helpful exercise is to write each fear on a separate piece of paper. Then ask yourself, why does this fear exist? Is it based on facts or stories I've heard? What information could help me better understand this concern? Who can I talk to about it? You'll probably discover that some fears become much smaller once you understand them. Others may simply require a conversation with your healthcare provider. The goal isn't to eliminate every fear. The goal is to keep fear from making your decisions for you. Understanding the fear-tension cycle. One reason fear matters so much during labor is because of what many childbirth educators call the fear-tension cycle. When we're frightened, our bodies naturally tense. Our breathing becomes shallow. Our shoulders tighten. Our muscles become less relaxed. During labor, unnecessary tension can make contractions feel more difficult to cope with. Learning relaxation skills during pregnancy can help you respond differently when labor begins. Simple practices like slow breathing, mindfulness, visualization, gentle stretching, and guided relaxation may help you stay calmer and more focused. These techniques don't remove labor sensations. They simply help you work with your body instead of against it. Step 5. Replace fear with preparation. Once you've identified your fears, it's time to take action. Preparation builds confidence. Confidence reduces fear. Start by learning how labor actually works. Understanding the stages of labor, how contractions change over time, and what your body is doing can make the unknown feel much more familiar. Consider taking a childbirth education class. Read books written by qualified birth professionals. Watch educational videos from trustworthy sources. Ask your doctor or midwife questions during prenatal visits. Knowledge gives you options. Preparation also includes learning comfort techniques. Practice breathing exercises. Learn different labor positions. Use a birth ball if your provider recommends it. Practice relaxation exercises with your partner. Become familiar with massage techniques, counter pressure, warm showers, and other comfort measures. You don't need to master every technique. Think of them as tools in a toolbox. Some will work better than others, and that's perfectly okay. The more tools you have, the more adaptable you'll be during labor. Prepare your body. Your body also benefits from preparation throughout pregnancy. If your healthcare provider says it's safe, regular movement can support overall health and comfort. Many pregnant women enjoy activities like walking, prenatal yoga, swimming, gentle stretching, pelvic mobility exercises. Staying active may improve strength, endurance, posture, and flexibility, all of which can be helpful during labor. Nutrition also matters. Eating a balanced diet, staying hydrated, and getting enough rest support both you and your growing baby. Remember, preparation isn't about perfection. Small, consistent habits often make the biggest differences. Practice relaxation before labor. Begins. One mistake many first-time mothers make is waiting until labor starts to learn coping techniques. Imagine trying to learn how to swim after you've already fallen into the water. It's much easier to practice beforehand. Spend even 5 or 10 minutes each day practicing relaxation. Close your eyes. Slow your breathing. Relax your jaw. Release tension from your shoulders. Visualize yourself meeting your baby. These small moments train your nervous system to return to calm more easily. When labor begins, your body will already recognize those relaxation patterns. Build confidence through repetition. Confidence grows through repetition. The more you practice breathing exercises, the more familiar labor positions become. The more birth education you receive, the less overwhelming labor may feel. Athletes prepare before competition. Musicians rehearse before performing. Birth deserves preparation too. You're developing skills that you'll carry into one of the most important experiences of your life. Step 6. Build your birth team. Now let's talk about something that can make a huge difference in your birth experience. The people around you. Birth isn't something you have to do alone. Your support team matters. Think about who makes you feel safe, who helps you stay calm, who encourages you instead of increasing your anxiety. For many women, that team includes a partner, spouse, family member, close friend, doula, midwife, doctor, or nurse. Communication is essential. Talk with your support people before labor begins. Share your birth preferences. Discuss your comfort measures. Explain how they can encourage you during difficult moments. The more prepared your support team is, the more confident you'll feel. Choosing the right care provider. Every healthcare provider has their own philosophy of care. Some are highly supportive of physiologic labor whenever it's medically appropriate. Others may have different approaches based on their experience or practice setting. This doesn't make one provider better than another. The important thing is finding someone you trust and with whom you can communicate openly. Ask questions during prenatal appointments. Discuss your birth preferences. Understand your provider's recommendations and approach. Feeling heard and respected is an important part of quality maternity care. The role of a birth partner. If your partner plans to be with you during labor, encourage them to prepare too. Birth partners don't need to know everything, but learning the basics can make a tremendous difference. They can remind you to breathe, offer words of encouragement, help you change positions, provide massage or counterpressure, help communicate your preferences if you're focused on labor. Sometimes simply holding your hand and reminding you that you're doing an incredible job is exactly what you need. Birth is a team effort. No one should carry the emotional load alone. As your due date gets closer, remember this: preparation doesn't guarantee a specific birth outcome. Birth is naturally unpredictable. Sometimes labor unfolds exactly as planned. Sometimes unexpected circumstances require flexibility. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is confidence, education, adaptability, and trust. Every step you take now prepares you to make informed decisions with greater peace of mind, and that preparation will serve you well, regardless of how your birth story unfolds. I wish you a safe, healthy, and empowering birth experience. Take care of yourself, enjoy the rest of your pregnancy, and I'll see you in the next video.